What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld, and what we're going to be discussing today are the boss battle players and, where they are right now. At this point, you should have gotten your boss battle player last week. I got Ed Too Tall Jones. Pretty much, you guys should be going to these solo challenges and banging them out if that's something that you're into. Now, remember, right, with this, the way that they have it, right, you could go through these 3 solos and get the boss keys, but if you've already completed, what's that other idiot's name? Night Train Lane. You don't really need to. There's no real reason to play these solos. The only issue is you're gonna have to play 50 cents every, $1 a week. See, that's the thing about EA, bro. EA is just outrageous with this, and I don't know if I want to continue to. They're like, yo, play the solos or pay the 50 cent. Like, they really force you to just do things that you don't want to do. EA, yo, bro, I gotta be honest about it. They're kind of wild, bro. Like, if you look at this Mud Hero situation. That's the reason that I didn't do. Which side didn't I do? What was it? The offensive heroes? Because you had to actually buy a jersey to do that. And you guys might be like, yo, what are you talking about? You had to buy the jersey. Yeah, bro. I'm not doing that. Listen, I did. They tried that, and I got to give them credit, bro. They tried it, and it didn't work, and they just left it. You can still buy the jersey right now. Where is it? The jersey should be over here. Yeah, right here. You can still spend $5 and still do it. Like, they're like, yo, you know what? Maybe one day they'll probably go back to it and do it. Like, EA never gives up, bro. Like, they're out there to get your cash. All right? So, listen, that's neither here nor there, though. The bottom line is this, right? I still have Ed Too Tall Jones, and I'm going to let you know specifically, what's going on with him. And then we're going to go to the auction house and take a look at the other cards as you guys build your team. Because a lot of you guys are asking, when you're building your team, what are the type of things that you're looking for in the players? Now, obviously, like I told you before, the offensive side of the ball, that's another story. We're going to go to that in a second. But Ed Too Tall Jones, when you chem him up only with this physical front of a tier, like I'm up to 10, but it's go to tier 9 when he gets the +2 block shed, +1 tackle, +1 hit power, what's happening is this. Let me explain something, right? Ed Too Tall has jumped the snap. Now, we can debate all day long about D-line users and all kind of stuff like that. But let me just explain to you the background of the D-line user. For a lot of you guys that are outside the country, outside the United States, I had some guys from Poland and Russia that was asking like specific things. It's not like that everybody in these countries don't know what D-line users are, but sometimes it gets lost in translation. And it's pretty interesting that a lot of you guys speak English. And when I speak to you guys say that in your countries they teach you English in the school regularly. So it's mandatory to learn it. So that's kind of nice, man, that you guys are learning it and you can understand what I'm saying. I really appreciate all my viewers all across the world. And that's why I want to make sure you guys understand what I mean. Now, the D-line user situation, right? What happens is you go into a game. And I don't know if you guys know, if you guys all use the identifier chem, but I can see where the player that I'm playing online, where they are, the player that they're on, right? So when you see that they're on their D line, which are any of the 3, if they're in a 3-4, any of the 3 guys there, or 4-3, any of the 4 guys in front, what they do is they stay on them and they try to immediately do a power move or a spin move and come in and just dive at your knees and tackle you, right? So look. This is why people hate D-line users. When Madden has been around for a while. I think it started, 88, 89, Sega Genesis, whatever. Very, very young. I wasn't really that good because I was very, very young at that time. My uncles played and I got into Madden very early. So the one thing I was taught from the beginning is, bro, you got to play the field. You got to be, back in the day when you could actually do stuff, there were a lot of dudes playing on the corner. Like, it wasn't always the middle linebacker the way I do it now with, like, Anthony Barr and everything. You would play on the corner, the safety, different things like that. Those are, like, the old school Madden players. There's a lot of dudes that are mad old running around right now that played Madden, and dudes were just on their corner like idiots. Like, it was really, really wild, but it was a different game. Obviously, we've come very, very far right now. So, you see those J's? See this J right here? This jump the snap, and then over here, does he have jump the snap? Who else has? Oh, I didn't get the other guy that had jump the snap. I think I got rid of the other dudes. But anyway, that J right there, that's jump the snap, right? So the jump the snap chem was created for D-line users to be able to come right into your backfield and bash you, right? The funny thing about it is you won't get nano detected if you user or D-line player. But if you send a blitz, your player will stop rushing the quarterback, which is very stupid. It doesn't make any sense. But again, we're talking about EA Sports. So we have to be very, very considerate of what we're dealing with right now. Because if you're going to stop the player from coming in, why not stop it all around? Why would you give a user the advantage to just go right through somebody's offensive line and dive at their knees and then don't give a call when you dive at the knees? All right, so players like Ed Too Tall Jones are very, very valuable to D-line users. Now, for the most part, you're not gonna find a lot of people that respect D-line users. And me personally, look, like I said, I got a lot of dudes that watch my videos that are D-line users. Do I hate you guys? No, because you watch my videos and you're part of the GmiasWorld fam. Do I like the D-line user situation? Absolutely not. But bro, I'm not gonna run around and just start talking craziness about you. I'm gonna say you're trash, but I say everybody's trash, and you guys say I'm trash too. So it just recycles itself and goes in a circle. I don't care about that. Ultimately, you guys have a bad rap because you're running around and you're trying to do weird things, bro, on the D-line, and it's just like, what are you doing right now? And it's really, really out of control and ridiculous. So, to my knowledge, I haven't seen any of the competitive players play on the D-line and get to the highest level. Usually people are playing on their middle linebacker. You know, sometimes it's like a free safety depending on the blitz, and they are on the outside. So I don't know if it's gotten to that competitive level type of thing yet. And even when I've gone to tournaments, I haven't seen it. So I don't know if, you know, like people are saying, yeah, bro, I D-line user, I'm an idiot. Yeah, bro, I understand that. But I haven't really seen it on that scale, so I can't say that it's taken over or it's really doing something right now. To be honest with you, I don't see a lot of people doing it, so it's something to where I don't know if it's as widely spread as people are saying that it is, in all honesty. Like, I really just don't know, so I can't give you guys a final judgment on that because I don't know. I'm just telling you my opinion of it. But this jump the snap situation, pure hell, bro. And then when you get into a game in Weekend League where a guy is dressed up as SpongeBob on the other side in another freaking state, another country or whatever, just coming in, and he will not be, nobody can block him, that's when the game gets crazy, okay? So Ed Too Tall Jones, I don't use him. I leave him where he is, but what is he, like 6'9"? He has the craziest dive ever. So what I mean by that dive is, what Madden 18 does, it gives you the ability to dive as if you were in Final Fantasy. A lot of you guys have never played Final Fantasy. It's like a virtual reality, a whole different realm, stuff like that, where a lot of wild things happen. EA developers are probably fans of a lot of, you know, fake fantasy games. So they make you dive 1,000 yards to tackle someone. This guy is very great to do that with because he's so big. All right, you know, he can just dive from anywhere across the field and just tackle you, bro. Like sometimes when you're running back for 6 from a kickoff, he'll be all the way at the other end. He'll just dive and tackle you. Like, it's real dumb. But he has a lot of benefits because he can get up the block easy. And if you blitz him right, and don't really contain him too much, because with the contain, it kind of limits your block shed. I would just blitz him on whatever type of angle and see how he goes. And he usually gets off and he's ready to go, especially for the run plays. So he's really, really good with that. So we're going to go check some of the values of it. I just wanted to give you an example of the one that I'm using. Now, some of you guys are using Ricky Jackson. Some of you guys are idiots. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, it's craziness, dog. Like, I don't know what you guys are doing, but it doesn't matter, though. If it works for you, I want you to do it. I don't care, bro, what people think about you. And you shouldn't care either. Like I said, I'm going to make fun of D-line users. If that works for you, bro, come out and D-line user me. I don't care. You know, I want you to enjoy it, especially with the fact that I want you guys to be confident in your ridiculousness. Because I do a lot of ridiculousness too. You see what I'm saying? Like right now, I'm a pro player. And what that means is this. I'm an idiot, and I come out, and I run bunch, I run draw plays, and I'm just an idiot. Again, I got to be an idiot twice to be a pro player. And then not only that, I run a conservative as well. So it's a chance that I will never fumble because I'm an idiot. So I'm an idiot 3 times, and I'm a pro player, which means that most pro players are idiots. So by default, with the logic and the scheme, most pro players like myself are complete morons. So listen, we all do ridiculous things. So if you are on your D-line user, keep doing it, bro. And let me tell you something. If you're a D-line user, and you rep GmiasWorld, make sure you let them know that you're repping GmiasWorld too, just to make them angry. Because they know that I don't really care about D-line users. And most people be like, yo, it ain't no way Gmi is going that route. But if you support me, bro, I got to support you. As long as you're not doing anything crazy, bro. Like, a lot of you guys are just idiots. I'm talking about outside in your real life. You know what I'm saying? And if you're like an internet troll, and you go to any one stream, even if there's a guy that I don't agree with what they do, we don't need to go to their streams. We just avoid them. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a guy that goes in a Twitch stream or a YouTube stream or a Facebook stream and you just trolling. Like, it's just, it really makes you look like what you are, a complete and utter imbecile. So let's go ahead and jump back into this real quick, right? So Dwight Clark, there is no reason that you should ever have Dwight Clark. The dude sucks. It's very, very plain and simple to understand. He's very, very slow at this point. We're in April, bro. Like, why are you running around with a 93 speed wide receiver? You see what I'm saying? Like, why would you do that? And if there's somebody telling you to get this guy, that person, in fact, is also an idiot. But if you like it, if that's something that you like, right, then go with it. You see what I'm saying, bro? But I'm just telling you right now, I wouldn't recommend this to my viewers because I know that number one, he's going to drop the ball. Number two, he's slow. Number three, he's an idiot. So those things, when you put those three things together, it doesn't really work out well. And you can see they're all relatively priced decent. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's something that you should probably consider doing, in my opinion. All right. Now, Ricky Jackson, dude's garbage. But he does have secure tackler, which means that he will get trucked. And you'll be trying to tackle some... Yeah, bro, listen. For you guys that are telling me that secure tackler is 100%, that's a lie. That's the first thing I got to say. Second thing is this guy sucks. Third thing, if you want him, bro, listen. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, that's the crazy part about it. They'd be like, yo, but Gmia, you said he sucks. That's my opinion of him. If he works for you... For instance, right, look. Think about it like this, right? Finesse moves, power moves, and block shedding. He's a left outside linebacker. He's really a D-end in this game. Because all those attributes is what you're looking for in the DN. So, you know, maybe 3-4 defenses he rocks for you. I run a 4-3. I don't really need this idiot doing anything for me, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't fit my scheme, so there's nothing that I can really say or do for him to really help me. Because I'm not gonna... He would have to go on the D-line for me. That's pretty much what it would be. And he probably would be a stud on the D-line. That's the only way I would utilize this guy, is on the D-line. So... You know, going from that aspect, I understand when people say that he's good, but in my opinion, at his actual position, at left outside linebacker, unless he's in a 3-4, he's a complete another idiot. Going to Ed Too Tall Jones, we've already done him, and then there's one more. Where's this guy? Okay, now Earl Campbell, right? Let me explain something to you about this. This card is actually good. Let me tell you why. The 88 spin move is the meta, so he's going to spin move just like every other idiot in this game. Okay? The 97 carrying doesn't matter. If you're not a conservative, he's fumbling almost every snap. The juke move, I think that's decent meta, but the trucking is what's key. Now, this game is OP with the trucking, and like I said, he will truck secure tacklers, and that will make you rage uncontrollably, and your eyeballs will probably pop out of your head, but it doesn't matter. You're going to deal with it, and you're going to shut up, and you're going to put Madden back in, and you're going to jump right into another game. That's just the way that we're designed, bro, and they know that. They know that our minds don't work and that we're addicted to Madden, so they make the game ridiculous and see how much we're willing to deal with. And if you were able to get this guy, trucking is what really works right now more than the juke moves, so he would probably work for you. He's the one guy that I can't say is an idiot because I have a feeling I'm going to play somebody with him and they're going to truck me into another galaxy. So I'm not going to say he's trash just based on the fact that he has high trucking, and that's one of the most major things right now that matters. So that's pretty much where I am. That's why I have Ed Too Tall Jones. I would love to hear why you guys have your players. Let me know, bro. And like I said, D-line user or not, when you're with the fam, you're with the fam, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just pretty much where we are with it. So shout out to all you guys that are watching the videos. Let's go with a video view goal of about 10,000 views. Go ahead and like, share, subscribe. And I'm going to see you guys and girls next time, man. One love.